Alright, it is time for the most heavily armored thief to ever live to go rob people blind. I already miss having Spring-Heeled Jack's boots from Oblivion. Or the boots of blinding speed from Morrowind. Like, I'm wishing I had those things. Oh man, those boots are so good. You run at 90 miles per hour. A+. Would run that fast again.
Heard reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters.
Heard reforming the Dawn Guard.
Might consider joining up myself.
What do you want? Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected. I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you.
Get to the Dawn Guard. It's a vampire. Get down.
Be careful with Sapphire.
What quest did I just agree to? Oh, okay, that's not too big of a deal.
She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
My kind of friend. Alright, so this is Big Poppin' Big Riften, huh?
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me? Oh, thank you.
There we
Divines
go.
bless your kind heart.
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind? I may be Dark Elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian. For reasons
Okay.
I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned and taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that. Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful.
Cool.
Thank you.
Might as well
I
ask
learned
this.
that a matron who had served for House Telvanni had escaped Morrowind during the Accession War. Records showed her buying passage aboard a sailing vessel named the Pride of Telvos. But that's where the trail ran cold.
He's like looking for history
I
from
spent
like
years looking for what
hundreds
became
of
the
years
ship,
ago,
but I
man.
ended up empty-handed.
Okay,
Or
great.
maybe for a
Oh
reason.
my god, I
I
wanted to
hope
ask,
one day to find
what does he
out
got
what
for
happened.
sale?
Just what you see here.
So he sells just random junk. Okay, thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Anything you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
Got a well?
Buying and selling
Rare
fine
trinkets.
jewelry.
You gonna buy something, or just here for training? Otherwise,
Treat all your
move
customers
on.
like this?
Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
Why do you want to
Are you
leave?
serious? The war is tearing the land apart. The dragons have returned seeking who knows what. Skyrim is going nowhere, fast. If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns.
Been in a few.
Just what you see here.
Elven helmet of imminent destruction, like what I'm going to do to the Thalmor. Very cool. So she just sells miscellaneous things. Alright. Cool. Some of this stuff would have been handy when I was crafting things. Well, I guess I had to hunt down the saber cat teeth anyway, so the pelt didn't matter.
I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
Ooh, I can't afford that. Yikes.
Come back when you're ready to
Greetings,
snatch
honored
the
friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
Sure.
I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you.
Yeah, it's a fan-made Hotline Miami 3. The character's like, he just took a bunch of mushrooms, Bren. And so he's like tripping really hard right now.
Buy armor from Grelin.
Thank you, Lance. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation.
Okay.
2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and forgive me, it's a term I haven't used in some time. While most in Tamriel call my kind Argonian, we prefer the term Saxhleel. Mardesi was actually my original Saxhleel name. Unlike others, I decided to embrace tradition and keep it that way.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a
Not
chance?
well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures.
Okay,
A few
Brynjolf.
months ago, it was Troll Fat Sav, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild.
Okay, great.
Everything I've got on display, really.
So, jewelry. Got it.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craft.
Please. Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
What, I can't give her
Buy
something?
some armor and live to tell about it.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Okay, lad. Ready to make some coin? Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Alright.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed Nirnroot
Am
mixed
I
with
missing, like, what I'm supposed to be doing here?
That was a simple misunderstanding.
But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you...
Oh, I'm doing it backwards, aren't I? We're supposed to steal the jewelry from here. There we go.
You talking about the snow elves?
Oh, wrong way. We should have went the other way. Yep. It's a little over to the left like that. Yoink. Got it.
One and only. Mystical beings who live in legends were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that, then? No one's seen them in years.
Do. Little reverse pickpocket here.
Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
What a waste of time.
Damn. I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
Rare trinkets and the finest
What's been going on, bro?
Nah. My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it.
Oh, I can handle it.
All right then. Let's put that to the test.
Stay alive?
The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
He's just making this up now, man.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelta.
Locate Bjornhof at the Ragged Flagon. Okay, I guess he's not making that up.
Come to see Balamon perform miracles with steel, eh? Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
Wow!
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life. People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune. A flame Atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale.
Well, I am a
Remember,
wizard.
Nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Yes, so I guess that goes out of town. Who are you?
I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold was a mistake.
Yeah, it probably was, Dunmer. Probably was. You're the local butcher, huh?
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected. I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh.
They've invented refrigeration.
Limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands. Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some... The last traveler that traded me some...
Ancient Descent, cool.
Careful, though.
Yeah, I know where that
Rumor
is.
has it a
Great,
dragon.
tell me about the Thieves
They
Guild.
live below the streets, in the Ratway, like
Huh,
dirty...
that's cool.
They make it difficult for decent people
Yes,
to
they
earn
do.
a living. Of course,
Not many decent people live here. Gotcha.
In the first place.
Alright, and here?
It's Riften's name for the...
Disgusting.
If you fancy keeping your purse filled with gold and
All
your
right,
head on
cool.
your shoulders...
Thanks for talking to me.
I'd stay out of those awful tunnels.
I guess we need to get into the awful tunnels. So let's look for awful tunnels.
From rock joints.
If
Be
I...
careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
You're a stranger here too, huh? To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
Protect yourself right.
You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Erin, you
Ooh,
seem to
don't
be
tell
the
her
only
the
other
truth.
person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city.
Oh boy.
She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy.
Cool.
Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
This sounds like a really bad town.
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman.
Rift is absolutely a
barely able to
lawless
swing a
belief
blade.
run by the Nord
My
Mafia.
travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Well met, friend. How can I help you? It's been difficult.
Here we go.
I've taken the
Corruptionalized the sea.
If it wasn't for
Aaron,
Aaron,
the young man saved my
the
life.
young
I think I've
man who
already given
saved
up.
my life,
How did he save
it
your
was
life?
Aaron who found
Myself
me
jumping
dying
ruin. If he hadn't
outside
brought
of
me
the
here,
Dwemer
he probably
ruin.
stole your sword.
When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I
Alright.
decided
I've
fate
never
brought
seen
me
the
here
old.
for a reason.
The old told me that it isn't
So
this
I
bad
stayed.
everywhere. Maybe one
Safe
day I'll
travels.
venture out and see if she's right.
He totally stole your sword, lady. You!
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess. Only the best in all of Riften. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats.
Not
Too bad
bad.
I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. Nivenor thinks I'm
buys your
I sell
fish?
my catch across a good portion of... The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me.
Sure.
Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Yes, I suppose someone has to be. Beggars roam the streets.
Crime runs rampant through the war driving
The
away
paltry
business.
amount of coin that I place in the charity box
Yeah,
at
gotcha.
the temple is
Sound like a nice guy.
Nivenor is my wife.
Ah.
We're at odds about my charity. She thinks that I tried to include her in my lessons from Maramal over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead.
Okay, isn't she the
Different
one
strokes,
who,
eh?
when I walked into town, was rather like, hello, young man? Like, pretty sure that was her.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Here we go.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Ah, that's a good ad campaign. On the flip side, if you toss any of the beggars in a single guild, they count for feeding the ebony blade, so it ain't all bad. Well, yeah. Okay, we have an axe and a skull. This is looking like a really nice place down here.
What was that?
Who are you guys, and why are we fighting?
What you
Oh! Oh! I don't know who these guys were, but thank you for your patronage. I mean, they had names. They might have been, you know, people at some point before they became criminals. Guess we're supposed to go here. Nope, nope, nope. I started going back to the left, and that was the wrong way. So, like here? Man, these lockpicks need to quit breaking, bro. At least I'm getting skill points for this. There we go. Better be something good over here.
You're mine.
Hello, friend. Have you considered being on fire?
with your blood. We are routed. Back.
These are some really nice people down here. You know, everyone I've met has just been charming and lovely. The skeever had an amethyst. Okay. Is this where that well is? No, this is somewhere else entirely. Yoink there. So there's like a whole crazy little area down here, huh? Pretty hard. Those are pretty cool gloves. Put on that ring for sure, though. Love those gloves a lot, surprising nobody, including me. Completely unsurprised. Okay, this is nothing particularly interesting there. Well, that was nice. Love those spikes, baby. So I'm supposed to go that way. Ooh, a book. Did I just level up from the book? I sure did. Let's see, one-handed. Came up that way. Did we go this way yet? Does not look familiar. Let's hit that. That takes me here. Okay, I think we've explored this whole place now. Okay, is there a reason why they're living in the sewer? Like, seriously, if these dudes are running this town, as is implied, like, why are we hanging out in the sewer?
Give it up, Brynjo. Those days are over.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that, then? Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Let's go with this one.
If you were expecting a palace, then maybe you're not cut out for this line of work. Our methods involve secrecy and discretion. Now, if you're done belly aching like a child, how about handling
I'm gonna gut you like a fish.
They owe our organization some serious coin. and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Okay, well, we'll do that in the next video for YouTube. So I'm going to stop the video here, and then we'll pick right up next time, and we'll get this dude his money. I mean, give me my money, right?